Hey, what's going on, guys? All right, so big update on the crashed Integra. Got a lot of progress so far. We've actually managed to sell the gas tank. We managed to sell the sunroof. The seats that were in it are gone. Those are sold. All the exhaust is sold, except for the header. Right now, I'm actually working on getting the engine pulled. Right about there, I just got this last motor mount out. This thing was a nightmare. This back bolt back here was so bad. I think some brake fluid or something leaked down from here because it's all rusted right here. So thinking it dripped down there, and that thing was just, I broke an extension trying to get it off. I ended up having to heat it up with a torch to get it out, but now we've got everything disconnected, got the shifter and the shift linkage out. All three motor mounts are off and the back motor mount is undone. So one thing that I am having a little bit of difficulty with, which is why I was trying to get that motor mount off, or trans mount off, because this frame rail has been pushed in, it's like bowing inwards, and the pulley is hitting on the frame rail. So it's kind of squished a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't give me too much more of a hassle to come out, but now that I think I got the motor mounts out of the way, we should be good. So I'm gonna set up the camera and we will see how it goes. All right, give me a minute to figure something out and I'll be right back. All right, so I almost forgot to turn the camera back on, but we pretty much got it free now. I had to do a couple other things, a little finagling. I had to shorten this up to get a little bit more angle on it. All right, are we clear? Sweet, there she is. Grab a tire, set this thing on. I do have an engine stand. I'm gonna put this on the engine stand, get that all set up and ready to go. Get ready to start tearing this thing down. Get it all cleaned up. Oh, perfect. All right. Now I can focus on getting this trans unbolted. Get this thing on the engine stand. Okay, it's been a few weeks since the last video. We got the engine on the engine stand. I'm getting ready to tear into it. Also cleared up a bunch of space in the garage, so I got a lot more room to work with. Basically had to take care of some other priorities for a little bit, so sorry for the late update, but we're getting back into it. Sold a bunch of stuff from this thing. I've got all the AC components torn out since the last video. It's about ready to be cut up. So yeah, I won't bore you guys with too much talking. We're just gonna get straight into it. Let's go. All right, so we got the brackets off the engine. We got the engine harness off. Bunch more brackets back here off. So it's about ready to get sprayed down. I don't have a pressure washer right now, so I'm just gonna kind of do like a rough clean, and then my buddy Brian is gonna let me borrow his power washer. So we'll bring that up here and get this thing actually cleaned up really, really nice. I'm gonna go grab some tape and start taping up all these vacuum holes, any holes that I can tape up. All right, so we got everything taped up. Let's start spraying this thing down, getting it all cleaned up. See how she looks. All right, so I scrubbed it a little bit off camera. It's gonna need a lot more work. It's pretty gnarly down here in these crevices, as they usually are. But I mean, that's better than what it was. It's looking a lot cleaner. A little bit easier to work on now. So I think what we're gonna get into next is we will knock this glass out too while we're at it. All right. Let's get to it. Let's have some fun with this windshield. Hopefully make too much of a mess. Kind of just want to go right at it, but let's see. All right, this is gonna take some time. I'm gonna turn it into time. Probably wasn't the best way to do it, but it was fun. Made a huge mess, unfortunately. I laid a trash bag down in here, but that stuff goes everywhere. So I'm gonna take a second to vacuum this up, kind of sweep up. My vacuum took a shit on me, so I'm gonna have to figure something out with that. But I think we're gonna call it there for this video. We'll make cutting it up the next video. Get this out of here and then try and move the white car into it. All right, so if you made it this far in the video, I really appreciate you. It means a lot. I'm really trying to make this YouTube thing work. I know it's been a while since my last post. Been busy with other stuff. During the 3 years that I took off from working on cars, I got into some different hobbies, kind of turned into a bit of a nerd. I got into computers. I built a computer. I built this room. I 3D print. I paint miniature models, mainly for Warhammer. Really got into that game. I used to be into it when I was a teenager back in high school. So if you guys are interested, possibly checking that out, I will link my other channels, my Instagram. I also have a Discord. I plan to start live streaming both here and on my other channels. So I have a Discord that I'll also link in the description if you guys want to check that out. You'll get notifications whenever I go live and all that good stuff. So thanks again. Please like, comment, subscribe. It really, really does help me out. So we'll see you in the next one.